Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 12th February, Thursday 2026, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major aims of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major aims of the paper and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first news item of the day. Center plans guidelines for books by defense personnel. We have a standard sentence where the doer will be center, C-E-N-T-R-A.
Center.
This is the spelling adopted by British, and the US spelling will be C-E-N-T-E-R. Center. What does it do? It plans. We get the verb of the day, verb of the first sentence, plan. It has got a single syllable.
Plan.
It can act as both verb and a noun. Here it will act as a verb. Center plan. Center is singular, so naturally we have this form of the verb.
Plan.
When you plan something, what happens? You think about or intend to do something. Plans. What does it plan? Plans guidelines. G-U-I-D-E-L-I-N-E. That is a single word. So we can feel that I diphthong.
Guidelines.
Guidelines. It's information. Guidelines for books by defense. D-E-F-E-N-C-E. So it has got two syllables and the accent falls to the second syllable.
Defense.
Defense. Personnel. P-E-R-S-O-N-N-E-L. This is again a very interesting noun with a very interesting letter combination.
Personnel.
Personnel. We can see that the middle R is silent. Personnel. So these are people who are employed in a company or organization. The spelling is very important. Personnel.
Personnel.
The other personnel will be P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L. Center plans. So center does plan. Why the center plan? Guidelines. Center plans. Just indeed, guidelines are planned by center. Here we have got simple present as the main tense, and we have got some collocations. Defense personnel. Plan guidelines. Now we move to the next news item. US drops references added to statement on deal with India. So US is the subject. What does it do? Drops. D-R-O-P. Drop references. Drop is a very interesting verb.
Drop.
Drop has got multiple meanings: to fall or to allow something to fall. Or here it has got another meaning. When you drop something, you stop doing or planning something which has already planned. It drops references. R-E-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. This word is very special because it's full of letter E.
Reference.
There is no A in reference. Reference. You mention something. US drops references added to that were added to statement on deal with India. Is full of prepositional phrases on deal with. So drop reference can be very important collocation. Here also the tense is simple present. US is a doer. US drops. US does drop. Why does US drop references? References are dropped by US. US drops references. Just indeed. Now we move to next news item. High turnout expected as Bangladesh votes today. A high turnout. There is a high turnout expected. There is a demi doer. There must be there. High turnout. High turnout. T-U-R-N-O-U-T. That is a very interesting noun. Turnout.
Turnout.
It's a single word. The number of people who are present at an event, or number of people who go to vote at an election. High turnout expected is expected. That's a futuristic word. As is a linking word. Bangladesh votes. V-O-T-E. So the letter O has got a diphthong.
Vote.
Vote. Today. Today is a very interesting word. It can act as both noun and adverb.
Today.
Today. We can feel that A sound for the letter A-Y. A today. The present day. Now we move to the next item. HC flags inconsistencies raised in Ayyappa Meet audit report. 6. TDB's explanation. HCTDB stands for High Court. TDB stands for Travancore Devaswam Board. It says the doer. What does it do? It flags. As we know, the word flag is a very popular noun,
Flag.
but here it will act as a verb, flags. It's a very interesting observation. Flag.
Flag.
You warn or tell people about something. It's a flags. Flag. What does it flag? Inconsistent is a beautiful noun. INCONSISTENCY. As we know, CY endings must be nouns.
Inconsistency.
Inconsistency, the accent for the fourth syllable. Inconsistency is beautiful. There's a disagreement, probably. The fact of containing same ideas that do not agree with others. Inconsistency is raised. So flag inconsistency is a beautiful collocation. Raised, RAISE. These are another beautiful, which were raised. We can feel that Z sound.
Raise.
Raised in Ayyappa meet audit report. Seek explanation. That is very interesting collocation. Seek is a very interesting verb.
Seek.
Seek sort. TDB's explanation. Explanation is a very interesting noun. EXPLANATION. As we know, shun endings must be nouns.
Explanation.
Explanation. Now we move to next news item. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions discovered in Egypt shed light on ancient trade links. It's a very interesting news item. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, INSCRIPTION. As we know, shen endings must be nouns. Inscription. Inscribe.
Inscribe.
To write words in book. So inscription is a noun from the verb inscribe. Discovered in Egypt. Shed light on. Shed is the verb there, SHED. Shed is a very interesting verb. It can act as even noun also, shed.
Shed.
Here it is a verb. Normally the meaning is to get rid of something, shed. But here, even you release something, but the phrase is shed light on. That is a very interesting idiom, shed light on something. So you provide information about something or to make something easier to understand, shed light. Shed light on. Very interesting. Ancient trade links, ANCIENT. So this is a very interesting adjective.
Ancient.
Ancient. So from a long time ago, ancient. So pronunciation is very interesting.
Ancient.
Ancient. Trade links will act as very interesting collocation. Inscription discovered, shed light on ancient trade links. Now we come to the last news item of the day. Today's nationwide strike likely to assume proportions of Bandh in state. Today's nationwide strike. So that is a very interesting collocation. NATION. Nationwide will act as a single word. Nationwide, across nation.
Nationwide.
Strike likely to is likely to assume. ASSUME. Assume has got a very interesting pronunciation.
Assume.
Assume proportions. Assume proportions of Bandh. So that is a very interesting observation. Assume proportions. So it has got another meaning basically that will act as a collocation. Assume means you take on or to become. Proportion means a size or extent. But assume the proportion may become as serious as something of Bandh in state. It's a very interesting observation. Today's nationwide strike is likely to. So that is another phrase. So today we have a lot of collocations, plan guidelines, defense personnel, drop references, then flag inconsistencies, seek explanation, trade names, assume proportions. This is how we make use of newspapers, analysis for our language growth. I wish you all the best in your language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.